Hey FG Kids, it's Sunday. I'm so glad to be with you again. Today we're going to continue to talk about God can do anything. Remember, God can do anything. The Bible verse we studied last week was, "For God all things are possible." So this week we're going to continue to look at the Bible and see all the things God has done for us that are impossible for us, but they are possible for Him. So today I want to tell you a story about a man named Naaman. Yes, his name was Naaman, and he had a problem. He had a disease. He was sick. He had to go to the prophet so the prophet could pray for him because he had already done everything, but his skin had a problem and he was in pain. So he went and the prophet said to him, and I'm going to read out of 2 Kings 5. So maybe this week you can be with your family and you can go over the story of Naaman together. But it's in 2 Kings 5. And this is what the prophet said. He wanted him to go to the Jordan River and dip 7 times. Can you say 7 times? 7 times in the Jordan River. And he said if he did this, he would be cleansed and restored. But guess what? Naaman didn't like that answer. Have you ever been told to do something and you did not like what they asked you to do? Naaman got angry. He didn't want to go to the Jordan River. So he was upset. He didn't want to obey. Do you ever have that problem? Is it hard to obey and do what your mom or dad asks you? Or maybe do it with a bad attitude? Well, Naaman here, he had a bad attitude at the beginning. But then some of his servants talked to him and he decided to do what God says. It's good when we decide to do what God says. So he went and he dipped 1 time, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. Skin was still the same, and then 5, and then 6, and 7. And when he came back up the 7th time, he was clean, he was healed, he was restored. What a happy moment, right? When we obey God, we can experience what He has in store for us. So today I want to just remind you that we have to obey. Obey your parents, obey God, and do it with a happy attitude. Do it the first time and just wait and see the goodness of God, because God can do anything. Can you say that with me? God can do anything. With God, all things are possible. Love you, FG Kids. See you next week.